Prominent, incredible tune, lost to traffic noise. An array of beautiful chords he deploys. A tuneful old fella, surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. Suitcase on the roadside, he's been on the low side for what seems like a lifetime. Maybe today's gonna be the right time. A tuneful old fella, surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. People waving as they drive by, brings a tear to his eye. A tune so beautiful, but only he can hear it. Lifting up his soul, a free spirit. A tuneful old fella, surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. The tune case on the roadside, he's been on the low side for what seems like a lifetime. Maybe today is gonna be the right time. A tuneful old fella,
Surrounded by color. Good evening. Hey, how are you guys tonight? Had a great day not being at school, says Tiana. Well, that's definitely a good start. Good way to hear things, isn't it? You know, someone actually having a good day. A free spirit. If you don't know it already, it is copyright free, so surrounded by color, and we use it sometimes. So,
Use it all the time.
people waving as they drive by, brings a tear to his eye. A tune so beautiful, but only he can hear it. Lifting up his soul, a free spirit. A tuneful old fella. I hope that you are well, because he plays his song on the wind. Look, there's the lyrics there if you want to speak along. Alive, outlived, so maligned.
A gentle, tuneful soul never discovered.
Down.
But still happy heart recovered. I still can't believe that this is literally nobody, this music. It's AI. It sounds so real. But we've got to thank our good friend and, you know, long-term partner of the channel, Adam, for providing the music. But I'm going to cut it short there. We're going to kind of cut the music short there. And we're going to go, if you are on... oh, God. We'll build cameras down. 1 second.
Stop scratching me.
Alright. Okay, we're just sorting it out. Jesus. That should be back up. Right. Oh, of course it's not. 1 second. Okay, that should do it. And if we go to the build camera here, you can somewhat see what's going on. This here is a big box, right? And this box contains a Lego architecture set with 2,125 pieces. Set number 2160, rated at age 18 plus. It is Himeji Castle. Good evening, Jesse. I see you are there. You sort of prick it up, and then you can see it in her arms. Hold on, I'll put it back on the big screen for those on the horizontal. Move it a bit towards me. Look at this bad boy. £5 super chat straight off the bat from Lisa with just the word castle. What do we say to that? We say thank you very much, Lisa, and welcome. Welcome. And welcome if you're watching on the vertical stream. If you're watching on the vertical stream and you'd like to see a much bigger subsection of the build, then just go to the channel, find the same stream. It says horizontal. You can jump on there. And yeah, if you could also hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, we would really appreciate that. Your glasses have come straight off. Are they not?
I got an itchy eye.
You got an itchy eye?
Yep.
I went to the eye doctor today. I went to the optician. We'll talk about that in a minute.
I've got a big box in my hands.
You do got a big box in your hands. So I went to the opticians today because obviously I've got this issue with my twitchy eye and my face sinking down and the numbness and the pain and stuff like that on the right-hand side. And it's been going on for about 5 days now. And so my eye keeps twitching and getting stuck. And it's only on the right-hand side. My face goes numb. Some of my face is sunk. And then I get sharp shooting pain going from my eye over the back of the head periodically. And what have you got? What is it?
They've taped it around the side as well.
You better get some pins out there, don't you?
This is just not cool.
I mean, it is. Look up facial nerves. Well, the next step is the GP, as you know, Lisa, because I've already spoken to Lisa about this. And the GP have sent me a message. They have said, yeah, we're not going to speak to you today. We might speak to you tomorrow. Which is great.
You did send them a message after 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, that's fine.
Can't be too disappointed.
Not too disappointed. So I went to because I didn't want to go to the doctors immediately, so I went to the opticians first to see, is this just, a problem with my eyes? Because last time I had an eye test was about 18 months ago, and I'm just going to be straight up with you. They gave me a prescription of varifocal lenses that I could not afford. It's as simple as that. Just for the lenses, they wanted £250. We could not afford that, so I couldn't get them. So I've basically been without glasses for the last 18 months. And I'm very, very, very far-sighted. I can barely read anything up close. So I figured maybe I've just sort of messed it up. So I go to the opticians today, and he gives me a prescription for single-focus lenses for the time being. So that help me out and, ensure that I can get them for practically nothing. Which is great, which has really helped me. And I will be getting the prescription delivered to me in, a couple of weeks. Fantastic. And they confirmed that the problems I'm having with my face are nothing to do with my eyes. And in fact, do you know what they writ on the... I didn't tell Chrissy this. Do you know what they writ on the computer system? They writ A&D ? Is what they writ on the computer system. Yeah, great. A&E ? So I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Well, it means go to A&E. Accident emergency. That's what it means. How many bags you got there?
3.
You want to go 4, I think.
If I need more, I'll go back.
Okay.
The box is too big.
Okay.
And also, I got stabbed.
Okay.
Go down that.
That's not good. Well, I'm going to make your build area a bit more accessible.
I got stabbed.
I think probably like that.
See my ouchie? See my ouchie, guys?
Yeah, that's
ouchie.
not great, and you can't show
No.
you can't show blood on YouTube.
Oh, shut up.
No, you can't. Yeah, they'll do it for
I got
gore.
an ouchie. I don't even know how. Either.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I've been worrying the same thing, Jesse, for about the last 4 days. Right? To be honest.
God, yeah, he ain't shut up about it.
And it's worrying. It is worrying.
Oh, I swear to God, there better not be more tape.
There is more tape. I can see them.
No, it's not.
But
I don't want to get blood on anything. But,
I've contacted the GP, and the GPs are going to get back to me tomorrow, possibly. Doesn't say they will. Says they will possibly get back to me tomorrow.
Yeah, they will. They'll probably just be like, you're an idiot.
Right, so that's going to go...
Because I would.
I'm just trying to frame this up here.
I mean, let's face it, it'd probably go down A&E for that.
No, I wouldn't. I don't go down... I actively avoid the hospital.
At the moment, you don't.
Well, because I haven't got a bloody choice at the moment, have I?
At the moment, he's just constantly, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong. I'm like, just die quietly.
And then it is wrong, isn't it? I go to the hospital and they're like, yeah, that's wrong.
Stop moaning.
So
everyone kept telling me go to the doctors when I had the flu, and I was like, what's the point?
Who the hell told you to go to the doctors with the
Everyone
flu?
was telling me
I
to
didn't tell you to go to the doctors.
I was in so much pain.
So this is Himeji Castle,
But
isn't it?
I was like, I know I'm asthmatic, and if it had gone on my chest any worse than it had, then I know when to go and get antibiotics and stuff if it moves to my chest. But I was all right.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, we got some information here. Shall we give it to
I
them?
am Himeji Castle. The castle. Oh, I can't see because I'm being blind.
Move it across a little bit so it can be read at the same time. Just move it out. There you
So
go.
even they're getting the glare.
There you go. Look at
The
that.
Castle of the White Heron.
The White Heron.
Majestically overlooking the Japanese city of Himeji, the breathtaking Himeji Castle is an architectural gem on UNESCO's World Heritage List. First built as a fortress in 1333. Blimey. Towards the end of an era of civil wars, the castle has undergone several transformations over the centuries. In 1600, a major reconstruction began, resulting in the current structure, which has been preserved in its integrity until today.
Entirety.
That says integrity, mate. See? Integrity.
It does, yeah.
I know how to read.
That's
Initially
my bad.
by feudal... Seriously, I've got to do that. That's better. Feudal masters and later by the Japanese government. Mazes of intricate pathways once designed to confuse and trap enemies now weave an intriguing journey for visitors. Through wars, earthquakes, fires, and times of peace, the Castle of the White Heron stands as a serene monument to Japanese culture. Discover the intricate details of the main keep and the history of the castle as you build.
Are you excited to discover that?
I'm a little bit excited. I do love architecture.
So Ollie and Lisa are currently sharing God status because once again Ollie has given a £5 super chat saying, I love Chrissy's dryness. And obviously, if you
Why does everyone say that? That I am dry? What
because
does that
you
mean?
are.
What does that mean?
It means you are. You try and crack humour without emotion.
There's no humour. I'm being honest. I'm being completely honest here, guys. I'm going to put him down.
Amy, you don't know Jessie. Okay, Jessie is my old co-host from back when I used to do a show in the shed.
Amy, my brain is mush.
She's a northerner here in the UK. She's an absolute weirdo, but we love her. We love her.
Where is Jessie from? Oh no, I saw Jessie and I was like, who's Jessie? And then I kind of remembered back in your olden days and I'm like...
Here's my co-host.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, I think I remember.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She loves you, look. They all love you.
Jessie's like, yeah, don't change.
We all love you. So
I know everyone was worried that it was Ben that had hidden the body, but soon enough, that could be the opposite way around.
Yeah, very much so. Although she won't be able to work the stream. So.
I'm surprised, actually,
so basically,
that Ben is still in the living.
She won't do... she won't do streams without me because she's got no idea how to work all of this, right?
I don't do
so if they just stop, that's when
you'll know.
You need to worry. So if they just stop, you need to worry. So anyway, we've got 2 gods so far tonight in Ollie and Lisa. And you can go to Ultra God if you beat their super chats.
Ultra God?
Ultra God, that's right.
Ultra God.
But if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we talk about life, the universe, and everything. And as I always say, no, the answer's not 42.
I feel like Lisa put in a super chat and then buggered off.
She did. She went to make dinner.
Oh, okay.
She'll be back. Okay. Probably.
Oh no, there's more.
Oh, do you want me to read this bit? No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. No, let me. It's closer to me.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Move the hands.
No, it's not. Oh gosh.
A tribute to a revered landmark.
Yay.
2023 marks the 30th anniversary of Himeji Castle's inscription to UNESCO's World Heritage List, and its architecture and history are still like a mystery to decode. We created the main keep as a natural focal point and played with proportions and scales to make it stand out. If you have visited the castle, you may recognize some of the interiors, and if you haven't seen it in person, we hope it sparks your imagination and curiosity.
Wow.
I did well there, didn't I?
That was good.
Yeah, it was.
So this year it will be the 32nd anniversary of their inscription to UNESCO's World Heritage List.
Okay.
Because we're in 2025 now.
But yes.
So...
Always have to mention that you're Northern. I do, Jessie. I'm sorry. It's a thing. Right?
So.
It's us, isn't it? It's the North-South divide.
And then here it's just like, follow some of the intricate pathways, ramps and stairways through the castle.
Oh yes, Amy. The accent is very different. It's very different.
Oh yeah, Northern. So half my family are Northerners. And freaking
Hill or Ben? No, I can't do it.
There's like Ben's got some family that live in Scotland.
Hey, look, we got our Twitch viewer back from yesterday.
So like John's Scottish.
Yeah.
That's up north.
Well,
And
it's no, but that's north of the wall.
Yeah, that's like up there.
It's north of the wall.
Half my family are from Yorkshire.
That's where Jess is.
Okay.
She's in Yorkshire.
Yeah. And then my uncle would call me and I couldn't understand a word he'd say.
No.
Because it was just gibberly, blah, 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 blah.
No, indeed.
And it was always, Clissy. Clissy.
She's from near Middlesbrough.
You go,
And yeah, it is very different, okay? And that was a great dynamic about the show we used to do, was the north-south divide.
Yeah, we're southeast, so
Yeah.
we're right at the bottom.
And you could tell we lived in different places, because, you know, sometimes I had to put up subtitles to translate her,
Yeah.
so that people can understand.
It's like John, you know.
The YouTube channel name is Real Review UK, call Muser 1234. And there's 2 streams running on YouTube at the same time. You've got the vertical stream and the horizontal stream. The chat is sitting in the horizontal stream, and you have to be subscribed for 5 minutes on the channel to be able to chat. So,
Exactly, Amy. The Scottish are crazy.
Bruce and you tried watching a man who built a hobbit house in Scotland. Bruce said if it's because he couldn't understand a word the man was saying. And you can understand John.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I have noticed, though, that John, like, at the beginning, you couldn't understand a word he said, but then he started to...
copy me.
Pronounce his words
Properly.
slower.
No, properly. Not slower, properly.
No, I find slower works. If you're from, like, up north, Scotland, that way, and Yorkshire and stuff, if you just slow your words a bit, it actually helps.
No. Tiana, she says, now I can do a northern accent, Birmingham accent, Irish accent, Scottish accent, and I can now do an American accent. There's no such thing as an American accent, Tiana.
Actually, I met an
Sorry.
American outside Temple the other night.
Right, was it Canadian or
And
American?
I don't know, he was American, okay? That's all I know, but he was American.
Did he say a boot?
And it was really funny because he said, oh, I don't go to Cameo because it's like going into a playground. And I said, oh, how old are you? He said 21.
Did he say playground or playground?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's Canadian, yeah.
Playground. Oh, no, he just said he was American.
Yeah, he's
But,
Canadian.
And I was like, but you're 21. And he's like, I'm like a mature 21. I'm like,
there's no such thing.
but you're 21.
There's no such
So
thing.
don't you belong with like the 18-year-olds in there?
Yeah, there's no such thing as a
Whereas
mature 21-year-old.
I'm 34 and I feel old. So I was in Temple where the older people go.
Tiana says, I don't know what type of American it's from. I got told that I sound like I'm from America when speaking, and I can do like the accent from New York. I think that says York. He says YPRL.
That's supposed to say New York.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be New York. Yeah.
Well,
Jesse's just finding the whole thing funny.
yeah. Amy says there are dozens of American accents. Yeah, it's kind of like in the UK, Amy. We have different accents from different parts of the UK. So we're southeast and we have what they call the Queen's English. We're supposed to have like a posh accent, apparently.
Emma, my face still feels crappy, but I'll recap what happened this morning in a bit when a few more people come on. But in the meantime...
I've got an itchy ear.
In the meantime, let's get a bag up
because
here.
there's more here. Look, there's another bit.
Oh, you better read it out then.
An optical illusion. I like optical illusions. Just to let you all know that.
Do you now?
Yeah, I used to get books out for them. Anyway, Himeji Castle's roofing method uses interlocking black rectangular and semicircular tiles.
Does it now?
Several layers of white clay line the tiles. Tiles. That was a bit weird. Giving the roofing a high contrast, mesh-like appearance up close. However, at a distance, the mesh pattern appears grey. The roof tiles in this set are dark stone grey to reflect the aging of the tiles. Yeah, that is weird. Like, it kind of looks like a snake skin.
They can't see it on the vertical stream. You need to bring it a bit more to the middle. And they also need to hit the like button, as does everybody watching on the horizontal.
It kind of looks like snake skin, doesn't it?
Good evening, Julie. I did see you pop up there.
That is weird.
And, right, we don't need to do that bit.
No, this is like bits that are you can see as you build.
Yeah.
So.
And it's time.
Dun, dun, dun. Let me, I'll be back.
So, the fact that I'm going to say, the fact that you could understand John was this. I could ease you into it, so it was easier. You're just giving some chat to the vertical, are you, Ollie? Awesome.
Go on, Ollie.
But it was easier, right? You need to put the pieces on the side, and this needs to be the build zone.
That works.
About here.
I feel like I'm a nice
Right.
chef or something.
You got a chef's hat on.
Got a
Look,
chef's hat
look at this.
Got a chef's hat.
It's more like a Pope hat, isn't it? More
That looks like your PS5.
I was going to say, it looks
doesn't
like you got a PS5 on your
it?
head.
Oop. Oh, gosh. Gosh damn.
Amy says she's from California. That means posh accent as well, depending on the county you grew up in. She grew up in Riviera community. Ben has heard my voice. I have spoken to Amy.
Yeah, actually, I found it really weird. You were talking to Amy and Bruce, weren't you?
They were coming through our PlayStation 5 controller.
Yeah, and I was like, is that Amy? And Ben was like, yeah, that's what they sound like. And I was like, that's so weird. Like, really good, though. I like your accent.
I've got to move this.
I know, I keep telling you, it gets right in my way.
No, it's not that. It's taking the...
Oh, never mind my head.
No, it's taking the camera's focus.
I don't care about the camera.
Well,
What about my head?
Amy says she loves your sparkly top.
Never mind my head. Do you know what? A lot of people at Slimming World said that. And it was all Rowan's fault. I'm going to tell you, right? Because she says, oh, we should all dress as one colour.
You definitely shouldn't name people who are not on the stream.
Shut up.
That's not very nice.
She said we should all wear one colour together to Slimming World, right? I'm like, okay, give me the colour. So she's like, pink. So I was like, okay. So I dug out my pink. Last minute, she's like, I can't come. I'm like...
I'll tell you why that is, because she's put on £10.
Oh, I gained this week. So yeah.
Oh, who cares? You went out and had a lovely weekend.
I did go out and have a lovely
You can't
weekend.
spread it into there.
I'm trying to find a piece, Benjamin.
What piece are you trying to find? And that's not my name, for God's sake. Don't use
care.
names that are not my name,
I'm
woman.
still going to call you Benjamin, though.
Jesus Christ.
Shush, Benjamin.
It's nice to say that. See, Emma, you had a wonderful day, and Julie went off to make a cuppa. Amy says she's very loud, talk loud, laugh loud. She's not posh, she's country, but has a proper accent. So
Amy, we're coming to yours for Thanksgiving.
We are. So I was playing Fortnite, and me and Chrissy were in bed because our PlayStation 5 is in here and the TV.
As you do.
And I'm playing Fortnite, and
It's not weird kinky stuff, by the way. Amy.
No, it's not. So Amy and Bruce wanted to jump in on Fortnite with us. And so I'm sitting there waiting for him to come through on the voice chat. And on PS5, you can have the voice chat come directly through your PS5 controller. And suddenly, coming through loudly through the controller was just his voice going, Ben, is that you?
Yeah, it was.
Ben, you there?
Yeah.
And Chrissy jumped out of her skin.
I was like, who is that?
She absolutely jumped out of her skin. John is the Scottish Morgan Freeman. I completely disagree.
Ben, can you see a piece that I can't even find the first piece that we need, like just a 6?
Well, 6x2.
Yeah, that's
right.
definitely not 6. I can't find it. Right, have I missed something already?
It's in the bag.
Well, no, I had the bag on my head. Couldn't be in the bag. Ben, we can't even find the first piece. I'm not going crazy, am I? This is such a good start.
What in the actual hell?
It's like, I can't even find the first piece. I told you I wasn't going crazy. Everyone thinks I went crazy.
Now, when you put the bag on your head, did it come out?
No, I wouldn't put a bag on my head if it was in there, would I?
Yes.
No, I checked the bag first, then put it on my head.
Right, you're going to have to quickly depart to our son's room and steal a 2x6 black from his drawers.
Wait. Oh, no. It's got to be here.
It's not here.
This is crazy. If this is like the first piece that's not even here, Lego, I'm going to be peed.
It's not here.
Like, guys, are we missing something? Are you guys like staring at the screen now?
Are you sure you tipped out bag 1 and not bag 7?
Yeah, of course I tipped out bag. I'm going to slap you in a minute.
Double check.
Of course I did.
Just
right there.
double check.
Look.
Yeah, that's definitely a 1.
Oh, is it?
Amy, I love you. And anyone else that hasn't liked, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
I'll be back.
Amy says, if John is the Scottish Morgan Freeman, I'm the American Rebel Wilson. Right. In the drawers. Go for it. Find it. We're now raiding our son's Lego. Because, you know. 2x6 black plate. Worst case scenario, get a 2x4 and a 2x2. And just make it up. It'll work. Congratulations, Lego. You know, we sing the praises of the company, and then the very first piece from the very first bag of the set, completely missing. Huh? You did what I said? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine to do it that way and then just connect them together with that.
I'm so butthurt right now, Lego.
And you heard John's story narrations, Ben. He's in the Scottish Morgan Freeman. I've heard his story narrations, and then what I've also heard is
Lego.
Have you heard the AI podcast he keeps creating about his rabbit hole shows with Ed? I mean, I'm not a fan. I get what.
I thought you said not to name people who aren't here.
Yeah, but
It's okay for you to do it, huh? Huh?
when is your friend ever on a show with us?
Well, exactly. That's why it don't matter then, does it?
You love that you're a slithering kind of obsessed with Lucius Malfoy. Of course, he's slick, he's slimy, and for some reason, women often love that.
You've got to be shitting me.
What? Yeah, something's not right here.
Something ain't right.
You gotta go get another one.
Maybe they gave us these big ones instead. No, that don't make sense.
No, just go and get another. Yeah, go.
I'll check bag too. Maybe they've accidentally
No,
could be in any of
it
them.
won't be.
We're back.
What's up, never too old for Lego? We've started to build Himeji Castle, and so far there's 2 pieces missing from bag 1. And they're not small pieces either. They're 2x6 black plates. Completely gone and missing. Thankfully, hit that like and subscribe button, everyone, says never too old for Lego, who is in Canada. Say hello to our resident Canadian. It's nice to see you back. It's nice to see people from, we've got people right now watching in the United States, in England, in Wales, Canada. It's really nice. And that's only with 7 or 8 people watching on the horizontal stream from 4 different countries. And that's the great thing, I say, about technology, right? And about social media. It's the fact that we can connect so easily. But then it also can be used for horrible, horrific abuses against people. And it often is. Not 2 great beats and tapes. We've had 2 rather large pieces missing from bag 1 so far. So, yeah, Tiana, exactly. And, I've got a feeling you might have to go back for more.
Oh, I'm not going back.
Well, you might have to.
It took me ages to find this 2x2.
Right, do that, yeah.
Deary me.
Well,
it's just disgraceful.
we've got
I'm putting in a complaint.
Look, we've got a son who's got lots of loose Lego in boxes, so we just keep going to.
I just keep going into his room to steal Lego.
Okay, I'm gonna have to move this build area video because
Dude, something ain't right.
That's another 2 missing, unless they're these.
That's what I was. Well, there's only one of those. Something ain't right.
I mean, that's another 2 missing pieces.
That's not even that.
That's the 6.
No, it's not. 6x6. That's not 6x6.
Well, we don't have that either. Is there another bag 1?
Get down.
We're going to have to go through this and see if there's another bag 1. There's another bag 1.
Another bag 1.
So, there's no missing pieces. You better...
Hey, there still might be.
Do you want to take those
Yeah, I will.
structurally bad bits out? No, we've sorted it. We've sorted it.
Oh, dear.
And here come the parts that we were missing. No, it wasn't bag 7 beats. There are 2 bag 1s.
2 bag 1s.
There are 2 bag 1s. Sometimes they do this.
Checked.
Sometimes they do this.
The bad is on me, guys.
Look at this. Here's all the parts that we need.
The bad. That's bad, Chrissy. Okay, you can all tell me off. Okay, I'm no longer angry with Lego because it was my fault. But don't tell them that.
Buy 1 get 1 free. Jesse says always double check.
Always double check.
Always double check.
Should have double checked.
I did see Julie saying that Dreadeye is playing with the chilies again.
Oh dear.
Which is fine, you know, if you want to play with your chilies.
To be fair, guys, it was a bit like since I picked up the kids from school, I then had to rush home. They brushed their teeth. Then I had to rush them to the dentist.
2x6.
And then I got home, fed the animals, and then rushed out the door again to get to.
Before you place those, have you swapped them out?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And then had to get down to Slimming World in time. So it's just been an absolute. And then I come home, and obviously I come straight here to do.
You will not blame me, Jessie, because I have no access to the box whatsoever.
I'll blame Ben.
No, you don't get to blame me when I have no access to the box.
I always blame Ben. Ben's to blame for everything.
And if you're watching in the horizontal stream, we do have a super chat goal of £5 super chats tonight. I know that's high. It is high, but we've already hit 2 of them. So 2 people have hit God status. Are we doing a Valentine's Day build? Now, I considered ordering some of the roses from Costco, but quite frankly, we don't have the money at the moment. So, and
I was actually about to say to Ben, because on my way home I got the please refuel your car.
Oh, bollocks.
And I was like, no.
Yeah, better do that in the morning, hadn't I?
I'm one of these. I like to run it down.
Yeah, beats and tapes. They do always blame the men. That's absolutely right.
Yeah, of course. 'Cause it's always your fault.
But yeah, we are basically skint until Tuesday. So, what we will probably be doing on Valentine's Day, which is 2 days from now, is continuing this build.
I was going to say, is nothing.
You'll still be doing this?
No, I mean, like, we got asked today at Slimming World. She's like, who here's celebrating Valentine's? And I was like, pfft. And then she's like, who here thinks it's all a con from the supermarkets? And actually, quite a lot of us put up our hands.
You're doing a 7-year single Valentine's Day build. You know, that's both sad and awesome.
Yeah, you go for it, mate.
You go for it.
Who was it?
Never too old for Lego.
Yeah.
So,
do you know what I saw earlier?
What did you see?
No, I probably shouldn't say it.
Go on, tell me.
No, I probably shouldn't.
It's too late now.
I actually shared it on Facebook because it was funny.
What is it?
It said, no, Asda, I don't want a love heart crumpet. I want a shag.
Oh, dear.
And then my mum piped in and went, me too. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, mum.
That's cool.
I was like, mum, no. Bad mum.
You don't need this piece just yet, do you? Because I love this piece.
I can't see. No, there's another one.
Oh, yeah, there's the actual Himeji Castle.
That's for us people that don't speak Chinese.
Japanese.
Japanese, then, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, there's a massive difference, and usually they hate one another, so...
Is there?
Oh, yeah.
Someone in my group as well is going to Thailand.
Someone in your group is going to Thailand. Well, if they come back alive, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, someone else in our group went to Thailand over Christmas.
Oh, well, my dad's best friend was murdered in Thailand, so...
He was murdered in Bangkok.
Yeah, in Thailand.
I love the name of that, though.
Should we move this up a little bit?
Don't touch my Lego.
I'm moving it so that
Don't touch my Lego.
No, if it's a build stream, they need to see the build.
Don't touch my Lego.
Every day your husband shows you how much he loves you. We don't need Valentine's Day to tell. And this is the thing, right?
That is so cute. Ben doesn't.
I tell you I love you every day. Liar.
Means nothing. It's just words.
So, March the 1st, we would have been married for 12 years. It's our 12th wedding anniversary.
Would have been. I love how he says would have been.
Yeah, because I might be, no longer of this mortal coil. But
he's trying to widow me already.
Tiana says she's single and she hates it. But you're only 17, Tiana.
Tiana.
You've got plenty of time.
You're 17, mate. Don't wish your life away yet.
You've got plenty of time.
Jeez, girl.
But... we used to do the Valentine's Day thing, like I'd get her a fluffy pillow or some flowers. Yeah, we did it once. I did it once or twice.
The one time you did it, I was in the hospital with Dexter.
Yeah.
So it was 4 days before he was born, and I was in the hospital and he brought me roses. I remember that.
You'd rather hate being single than being abused in a relationship, says Never Too Old for Lego. And you know what?
Sheesh, that took a dark turn.
Well, I've been in some pretty terrible relationships in the past. And so I get that. I probably get that a lot. You're 46 and can deal with being single. He's 46 and can deal with being single. But I'm also of the opinion, rightly or wrongly, I don't really, people are going to say, oh, you're too traditional. That if you actually, I'm not Christian, I'm not religious, but my opinion is marriage is for life. It's a commitment that you make. And, if this were to ever break down, which I hope on hell it doesn't because I love her dearly, then I would never do it again because I think it's supposed to be a one and done sort of thing. And also, it's a case of, like Emma says, you don't need to be commercialized. You don't need to be told by shops. And that's basically what Valentine's Day is. You don't need to be told by shops. Tell somebody that you either love them or, you know, if you want to get really creepy, it's a day when you can anonymously tell somebody you want to you know, have relations with them.
You got a secret admirer.
Oh yeah, you know what? You've got a letter. You don't know who it's from, but they're telling you they want to do things with you.
It's actually a bit creepy.
It's a bit creepy, isn't it?
A little bit creepy.
You know, just putting it out there. Never 12 for Lego says we all have to go through some bad ones until we can find the right one.
Oh no, my ex turned out gay.
He did. And other people on here, I've spoken about it in the past during like the shed shows. They know what happened with me and things like that. So
do they know about my gay ex?
Well, I haven't told them about your gay ex.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you haven't.
Well, I will tell them this.
Because you like take the mick out of me.
Jessie's been with her partner since they were 17. Valentine's Day is just a gimmick. You can show you love someone all year round. Correct. And like I say, it's just commercialism. It's just a shop telling you, oh, spend money here. Spend money here is basically what it is. So I've known Chrissy for a long time, right? Much longer than we've been together.
You make it sound like we're really old.
Much longer than we've been married. And in her previous relationship, how long were you in it? 3.5 years. The day after she got into this relationship, the day after, she brings him up to me because she's obsessed with me, and I think she actually got this boyfriend to try and make me jealous. Right?
Think too highly of yourself.
I've read your diaries.
Don't know what you're talking about.
And she brings him up to me, and she says, "This is my boyfriend, and we won't name him because he's not here to, you know, defend himself or whatever or anything." But I took her aside and I said, this is the second day she's in a relationship with him, lasted 3.5 years. I took her aside and I said, "Chrissy, my gaydar is going off." I said, this man is pretty much using you as a beard. And she basically tried to tell me I was jealous, blah, 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 blah. Didn't want to listen. 3.5 years later, you found out he had done what?
Oh, I don't know.
Slept with a man, yeah, in a field.
Well, no, that's not what happened.
I mean, that is what happened. I actually know what happened.
No, you don't.
I do. It was in Bexhill. It was in a play park, not a field. And a friend of ours, who I also won't name, who now lives in Australia, was there when it happened.
I'm so confused.
So, I've always said to you guys on
More
here
of your storytelling. Carry on.
that I'm a good judge of character, and I can kind of read people. And I think what I'm saying here, what I'm telling you, what's happened here is absolute evidence of this. That's the same length.
Yeah.
So what's gone on? You need to put 4 of them down. I think you put 3 of them down.
No, hang on. Hang about.
Emma says her husband and her are childhood sweethearts.
I think.
That's really lovely.
Yeah. No, I know where it's gone wrong.
That is really, really lovely.
This.
Tiana says she's happy for everyone, but she feels sad because she really wants to be in a relationship and that Valentine's makes her sad. Right, look at it this way, though, Tiana. Valentine's is actually not about what they say it's about. It is simply a bunch of shops telling you need to spend money there. And it shouldn't make you sad. You should always look at it that way. Jessie says Ben's gay meter is never wrong. I know. And I've warned some other people recently as well that someone we know is being used as a beard. But it's definite as well. But you know, they need to go through that and find that out for themselves.
Bum, bum, bum.
And Chrissy has a go at me every time
I think we're in a good
mention
place
it.
now.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorted? Sorted like a peanut?
Sorted.
I can hear a helicopter.
Me too.
That means the air ambulance is going to be landing on the field just next to us. So someone's either hurt themselves
Ooh.
out at sea.
Jeez, guys.
Emma says, Tiana, go out for a meal or pictures with some friends instead. I mean, that's a good shout. Right? Or just let it pass.
Yeah, we've never celebrated it. It means nothing to me.
Well, why should it mean anything? Like I said, it's a little bit weird that it's a day where it's basically all right to be a stalker. That's what it is.
Hey, every woman loves it when the man's like, oh, you're hot. I know.
Oh, yeah, do they?
Maybe they get like a secret admirer and they're like, oh, someone likes me.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Tiana says she's making bracelets for your friend of your functional crushes, or you mean fictional crushes? Never Too Old for Lego says, everyone have a great stream and don't forget to hit the like button and support this channel. Thank you very much, my Canadian friend. We appreciate you and I hope to see you again soon. Julie says she's known Adam since she was 17, 35 years ago, but they only got together 15 years ago. That's Dreadeye. That's still lovely. And Emma's correct. It is all commercial bullshit. And it's designed to make you feel guilty for not spending that money. To make you feel bad for not spending that money. And I say don't play into it. Don't fall for it. Because it's bullshit.
That helicopter is circling.
Yeah, it's just landing on the field over there. It's landed, I believe.
Probably air ambulance.
It is air ambulance for sure. I went in Tesco's and I found the zero sugar cream soda Pepsi Max again, so I'm very happy. How old were we when we got together? Well, it's been, what, 15 years?
Us?
Yeah,
I
so-
was 19.
Yeah, so you were 19, I was 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My relationship, I only had one relationship before that, and that was with the gay one. And that was 3.5 years, so I was 15. And then I wasn't actually single for very long.
No, I mean, to be honest, people...
Before Ben came along.
I mean, people sort of know this, but...
Oh, so you can use that one or that one?
I'll use the Japanese one.
No!
Oh, go on.
No!
But it is Japanese. You want it in Japanese.
Which way round does it even go?
What do you guys think? I mean, this base is going to be really big. Let me just move the screen up a little bit so they can see.
It's a bit annoying. I would have liked it to have, like, had both. You know what I could do? I could take off one of these and put it on, like, the other side.
I mean, you could do that, yeah.
So it's got both.
Put it there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that works.
that works. I think that's better. Because then that way you've got, like, its name in Japanese and English name.
Yeah, that works.
And then we'll put that in the space, see?
That's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm moving the build area around so that people can see it properly. And if you're watching on either stream, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you haven't, subscribe. Tiana says it's not even Valentine. She said it's just frustrating wanting someone, but all you get is creepy people. Right. Well, the thing is, that's the internet for you, right? And I'm not making excuses for it. You want to make sure there's not another 2.
I didn't see another number 2.
I would check. I would double check.
I'm not checking yet. I'll check if we're missing a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like I say, I'm not making excuses for it. Unfortunately, if you have a mass communication device, you'll get creeps. It's as simple as that. And that's why there are so many channels on YouTube, on this platform, of people hunting down predators, right? Because people... She said, imagine all the fun, like the movie nights and everything. But you can do all that with your friends, right?
God, me and Ben don't do that crap.
No, we don't. We rarely go out on dates or anything, but that's simply because we've got kids.
Kids.
You know, and I do love when we get to spend time together properly, like out without the kids. But rarely do we do anything because A, we don't have the money, but B, we simply don't have the time. And with autistic children, you don't find many people who will babysit, do you?
No.
No, even family.
No.
And it's as simple as that. Jesse Hook says, what is the Himeji Castle universe fandom is that from? It's not from any universal fandom, it's real. It's a real castle in Japan. So this is an architecture set.
We actually get a lot of people that won't babysit because Dex.
Well, the Hauk, I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologise if I've done that wrong, but that's on the vertical stream. Yeah, it's not from any fandom or anything like that. It is a real place. So this is an architecture set. Age 18 plus.
Yes, I love the architecture set.
Emma makes a really good point, and she says, "Don't look, and they will find you." But you know, you also have to be a bit vigilant because if you've got creepy guys sending you unwarranted pictures of their extremities, then they're not the type of people you want to find you.
No, you don't.
Is just my opinion. But yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, I was in a couple of very bad relationships before we got together. One of which was very abusive and resulted in
Oh my goodness.
things that I won't really say out loud.
And do you want me to read this bit?
Yeah, go on.
It's like a little bit. In 1993, Himeji Castle was inscribed on UNESCO's World Heritage List, honouring the landmark as a masterpiece and the culmination of Japanese castle architecture in wood.
Wow.
Oh, I know.
Hauk was the correct pronunciation. Thanks for getting it right. You're very welcome, Jesse Hauk. And if you want to see the build like in more detail, we are running a horizontal stream, which has me and Chrissy here up in the top corner, and then the entire screen is the build area. So if you want to see it a bit better, you can always hop over there by simply going on the channel and finding the same. It should be up there twice. One it says vertical, one says horizontal, and you get a much better view of the build. So it's up to you, whichever one you want to watch on. That's why we put both of them out, because then you get the option to do as you want. Anyway, I was at my very lowest point when Chrissy walked back into my life. I was under a counsellor who was coming to my home every day to make sure I didn't, let's say, end myself. And it was the right time, and I don't think without her I would be alive. I had real alcohol problems. I was having problems with substances. And now I'm completely sober. Have been completely sober for what? 13 years, maybe? Something like that?
Maybe.
I don't touch alcohol or anything like that. And whilst I might not be outwardly showy of emotions, that sort of boils down to I'm gonna use autism as an excuse, because I don't really show emotion. Because I don't really feel emotion in the way that other people might. It's like love is obsession. Excitement is really excited. Angry, I have meltdowns. She'll attest to that. I don't get violent or anything like that, but I have real meltdowns. And yeah, just because I might not show it outwardly sometimes, it doesn't mean I don't feel it. And this woman is everything to me and our children. Absolutely everything. And no matter how wrong anything might go in our relationship, she always will be. Because I don't think, like I say, without her, I would be here. So, yeah. There's that.
That got a bit heavy, mate.
Sorry?
Got a bit heavy, that did. Have you noticed as well that these colours are really bad? Like the colouring.
Tiana, we are very happy to have you here. Absolutely happy to have you here. She just said, oh my god, that's me. I think that's the expressions of emotions that she's talking about there.
Yeah.
It's, like I say, Jay said, I tuned in while you guys were building Diagon Alley. You were friendly to me during that chat. Sorry to hear about your struggles with depression and addiction. Appreciate you staying around with us. Look, I used to be a very closed-off person, but I also had his name was Chris, and he came to my house.
Didn't like me.
He came to my house every day on a motorbike, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he was my counsellor, and he also helped very much save my life.
But it's not that he didn't like me. He didn't want you in another relationship, did he?
No, he didn't.
That was the crux of things, and he was probably right. To be honest with you, I mean, I was a stupid 19-year-old, so, but he was probably right. He wanted him to focus on his mental health first before jumping into another relationship, which was the right thing, really. You should focus on yourself.
Yeah, and imagine being an autistic person and then chucked on antidepressants and antipsychotics at the same time. Tell them what I was like.
Zombie.
It was nothing. There was absolutely nothing there. There was nothing.
No. And I probably shouldn't have done it, but I was the one that told him to come off them.
Yeah, but I think I'm.
Because it was like being with a zombie.
I mean, I'm
nothing there.
I'm not all right. Day in day out. I'm not, but I'm happy. Does that make sense? Like, I struggle a lot mentally still. I do, but I'm happy. I'm very happy. I just sometimes don't know how to show it. Quite often I don't know how to show it. But I am. I'm very happy. How was my day? Well, so Emma, I went to I'll say it again. So because of the issue with my eye, so for those who don't know, for the last 4 or 5 days, that's why I'm wearing the sunglasses. My right eye keeps, and the whole right side of my face keeps twitching and freezing up and sinking and going numb, and then I get sharp pains running from my eyeball over to the back of my head. Really sharp pains when they happen. So before even bothering to speak to the doctors, I figured I'll go to the optician. So this morning I had an appointment with the optician. I had a full eye test and examination. He looked at my eyes, and it's not my eyes causing it. So I did need a new prescription of glasses because basically I'm blind as a bat when I'm trying to read anything up close. So they'll be with me in a couple of weeks because I managed to get them for free, thankfully. But I now have to wait for the GP to get back to me to see what the hell is going on, because right now I am a little bit worried about it. I'm thinking it could just be like a little bit of Bell's palsy or something, because sometimes my entire right side numbs up and freezes up. I don't know. But we'll see. Hopefully it's just like maybe something to do with stress or overtiredness, because as I said, I struggle a lot, but I am very stressed, right? But I've not experienced this before, and it's new, and it's concerning. So I just want to get it looked at and see what it is. And I'm the sort of person who hates engaging the NHS. I don't like going to hospital. I don't like going to the doctors. I don't like doing these things because I often feel like there are people far more needed than me that need the services. Yes, I'm disabled. Yes, I want a hell of a lot of medications, but they give me the prescription every month. I take the pills and I just try and get on with it. So, with this, I just think it's got to a point now where it seems to be getting worse and not better. So I'm trying to at least get it looked at. Jess says stress can cause the eye twitch. She doesn't know about the numbness, though. And once again, guys, completely off topic, but if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And on the horizontal stream specifically, we've set a goal of 5 super chats of £5 or more. We have had 2 of those come in, so we are really appreciative to our stream gods, Ollie and Lisa. You can become Ultra God with higher than £5, or you can be named a stream god if you continue to contribute to the goal. But right now we're building Himeji Castle, which is a real UNESCO heritage site in Himeji, Japan. And yes, Tiana says, same, I struggle with a lot too. It's like, if anything, I go into a full explosive mode. I got told you need self-confidence, but you can get very excited, and when you're excited, you can't stop moving. That's me, isn't it? And that's Dexter. When Dexter gets so excited, he cannot stop moving, can he?
No.
cannot stop me. But that's me as well. Like if I go into a meltdown, I go into full explosive mode. I don't get violent or anything like that, but I lose my temper. I can't control it. And I wish I could, because sometimes I don't even remember half the things I've said, first and foremost. But secondly, if I do come out of it and I've said some stuff and I know I've said some stuff that's really horrible, I feel terrible. Genuinely, I feel terrible, because I'm like, I've said these things and I know I don't mean them. I've just said them because they're things to say. And it's really hard to explain. Emma says she's on psychotics and she hears voices. Emma, you're hearing voices right now. But I don't care what you're on or anything like that. All I care about is that you're a lovely, wonderful person. And Emma, you are a lovely, wonderful person. And you popped up, you know, quote unquote, in my life, what? It must be over a year ago now. And you've been nothing but nice and kind to us. And, you know, we appreciate you. 100% appreciate you. In fact, I'm pretty sure she's heavily attracted to me. Chrissy's face right now.
Someone has to be.
Someone has to be. Oh, thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
You profess my undying love for you, and you're like, oh, someone has to be attracted to him. Wow. Just wow. Doesn't tell you guys she loves me back, does she?
Shouldn't lie to people, Ben.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
you cheeky git, says Emma.
I'm round the wrong way. Oh.
Hey, you were the one that literally started putting things in the Chasing Descent chat, saying things like, Ben looks really hot tonight. That was you, Emma, not me. Jessie, I'm only saying it because she said it.
I agree with Jessie.
And do you know what? John got so jealous. So jealous. I don't get it. He was just like, why isn't nobody saying that to me?
Because he's Scottish.
Well, there's a reason I called him Shrek.
Aw.
I'm joking. I'm joking. That'll be John messaging me now going, I'm hearing what you're saying, Bobag. I'm hearing what you're saying in the chat.
Yes. Like a... I don't know what it is.
Surprisingly, that wasn't John messaging me.
Okay. How does that...
Right, where... It's going to just sit.
Shh. Hush, Benjamin. Hush.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. See, Emma's admitted it. Emma's admitted it. She did say that. See?
Ow! No,
I
Drew.
am vindicated,
Really?
folks.
That's all it does? Okay.
Look, I feel very vindicated right now.
Good for you. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I mean, it does help me sleep at night.
Well, there you go then.
Look, you say poor Johnny just wants some attention, but his horizontal streams get more views than ours do. As simple as that. But then he does have 5,000 subscribers now.
I'm gonna kill a dog.
Well, that's a very good question, Tiana. She says, what does love feel like in the context of a wife, husband, etc.? I'll tell you.
Trying not to kill him.
Well, I'll tell you what it feels like for me.
Trying not to commit murder.
For example, when Chrissy went out this weekend, and she stayed in a hotel, I sat up till gone 4 o'clock in the morning to make sure that she got back to the hotel safe because I was worried out of my skin. That's what it feels like. You know, until I know she's safe, I'm not going to sleep.
Down.
Because she's my everything.
Get down. I just shoved her.
I guess that's the example I would give, Tiana. Yeah, this woman is my everything. Jessie says she can't even answer that. She feels like she's constantly close to murdering Jamie.
Yeah, see, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
That's where the women feel.
That's where we're at.
But they don't murder us.
What Jessie said. It's like a love-hate thing. probably.
Look, the thing is, me and Jamie are both autists,
You annoy
right?
each other.
Yeah, but
know?
me and Jamie are both autists, and we're probably both quite
Full on.
not just full on, but impulsive.
Annoying.
Thank you, Emma. She says, you two together make me laugh. And this is the other thing, you know, I'll say to people on YouTube, people ask, oh, what should you do on YouTube? I think you just be authentic. Because I think there's so many things like AI channels popping up these days that people are going to get sick of it because they know it's fake and it's not real. So I think, you know, the best thing to do is to simply be authentic. You're building in a place they can't see. Let me move that over. See, I am producing. Emma says, we're so good together. Jesse says, yeah, love, hate. He drives me insane, yet I couldn't imagine life without him.
Ugh.
Is that sort of what you got?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, great. Thanks.
He's just lucky he ain't dead.
That's very nice.
That's all I got.
That's very nice. I feel
Loved?
very
Yeah.
and appreciated.
There you go. See?
Right, you stupid dog.
I know, she's just barking at me.
She's a stupid dog.
Ugh.
I mean, look at this, though. 18 views on the horizontal stream, 329 on the vertical. Come on, YouTube. Start promoting the horizontals
No.
as much as the verticals.
No.
Please.
You're being very naughty.
Gianna says, sounds great. I would love to live like that. Who understands me and my emotional wreck and understands my anxiety, etc. Chrissy does not understand me or my anxieties or anything like that. And okay, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm saying that because she can't. And I don't think anybody...
'Cause I have to part with them.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody who isn't autistic
Oh.
can.
Oh, sweet.
What's going on here? Is this like on a hinge?
Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, it's weird.
That's cool. You forgot to add the end of that at the same time. If anything's taking him out, it's if anyone's taking him out, it's me. If anyone's taking Jamie out, it's Jesse. And apparently, if anyone's taking me out, it's you. No one else gets to you know, end me.
Oh, yeah. It's true. We defend them to the hilt still.
Yeah, but if anyone's going to kill us, it's you.
It's like my kids, you know, they're right little arseholes, but I love them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And we do love them.
As soon as the school call me, I'm like, what they done?
What? Our dog is not lovely, Emma. It's not even a dog. It can't, you just double check the inside of the bag.
No, she's like a baby. She doesn't leave me alone
No,
ever.
it's not a dog, right? Dogs are loyal, brave, steadfast. This thing is just an emotional wreck.
I grabbed her earlier by the collar. She almost got past Lila at the front door when we were going to the dentist.
Oh God!
And I literally just grabbed her by the collar as she went to launch out. And if she gets out without me, she's gone. Like the wind.
It is like a lamb.
Yeah, she is like that.
She's like a lamb. I don't recognise our dog as an actual dog.
At the moment, she's all right, but when her fur
You see
grows in-
hear what's going on there? You say all right. Did you just listen to that?
No, I mean like when her fur grows in, then she looks like a proper sheep.
Yeah.
Right now, though, I gave her a haircut, so
That's very true.
she don't look terrible.
Amy says, I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for Bruce. I don't deserve him. Well, I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for Chrissy, and I don't deserve her. So I get it. I 100% get it, Amy.
It's true. That's what I've got to say, guys. It's true. He doesn't deserve me.
Oh, great. You're supposed to say yes. Yes, he
I've
does.
just thrown it out there. That's all.
You know, you're not
want
being
honesty, don't
but
ya?
you're not being very nice.
I'm tired. I am tired. Way
Yeah.
too tired.
We're just over an hour into the stream.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh. No, it just got so much stress all the time. That's the problem, isn't it? Sometimes you just want to pack up and disappear.
Oh, you're right, Emma Watts. I do love the dog.
Yeah, he does. He acts like he doesn't, but he does love the dog. Same as the cats. He acts like he don't love him. He was totally against getting a dog. Now you should see him. He always shares his dinner with her.
Tiana,
And there's me going, don't feed the dog.
I do. I made her 2 pork belly
See?
tonight.
And I fed her before I went
I
out.
cooked her 2 pork belly.
No wonder why she keeps getting fat.
She loved it.
Yeah, I bet she does.
Yeah. Cooked her 2 wonderful bits of
I'll
pork.
tell you what, next time she goes to the vets, you're taking her.
No.
Because they'll be like, oh, put her on the scales.
It's only 2 bits of pork belly, 2 quite large.
Only.
Test.
Every day he sits there giving her bits of food off his plate, and I'm going, she's had dinner, you know. And he's like, yeah. But,
Well, I
you
cooked
know.
her own food tonight.
Oh, did you? After I'd fed her?
I did tell you I was going to do it.
No, you didn't.
I
No,
did.
you didn't.
I said, this pork belly is for me and the dog to share.
Like, I don't pay attention to you.
And me and the dog shared the pork belly.
No.
And it was lovely.
No.
It was absolutely wonderful. Tiana says, sorry for all this talk, trying not to cry. Look, well, let's round it back to
What talk are we talking about?
Well, we'll round it right back to what she was talking about. The fact that she hasn't got anyone for Valentine's Day. This is what we were...
Be happy about it, mate.
Look, relationships...
We don't celebrate it. So
real
it's not
relationships are... They're hard.
hard.
They're work. They're struggle.
Mm.
You're not always going to agree on everything.
Oh, no.
And it's up to you to decide...
We disagree on a lot.
But it's up to you to decide if that person, you know, as a person...
Especially when kids come into it.
Is
you
worth-
have different ideas, don't you, of how
Yeah.
to bring up children. That's, you know...
But you've also got to, you know, think to yourself, is that person worth going through all of that with? And I couldn't think of anyone better.
I think it's one of those, isn't it, where you've got to compromise.
Yeah.
Compromising.
I mean, you rarely compromise.
Find the middle. Yeah, I don't compromise because I'm always right.
I mean, to be fair, basically, I let Chrissy control the house.
The best thing to do, yeah, is happy wife, happy life.
So I let Chrissy control the house, right?
Yeah.
And then I let Chrissy think that I'm asking her if I can go to Disney. And then I just go to Disney.
He never asks. You see, that's absolutely fine with me because I always say to him, as long as I can get the kids to school and stuff, that's all I care about.
And also, you know that...
And then when he comes home, I tag him and I go, it's your friggin' turn now, mate.
And also, you know that my best friend, who is one of tonight's stream gods, is she's just a lovely person. Weirdo.
That's neither here nor there. And he always brings me home stuff.
I always
'Cause
bring her
he's
own
not
stuff.
allowed back through the front door unless he does.
Yeah.
I'm like, pass the Lego. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me the Lego first
and,
or else you don't come in.
And Elisa, if you are watching in the background, you are an absolute weirdo, but you're our weirdo. And we absolutely love you to death. So, there's that. I mean, this is a woman who we actually, you know, not only have been away with together, but we've been away with our children and stayed with our children with her. I trust her implicitly.
That was a good time.
I absolutely trust her implicitly. I hope you do as well. I think you do.
Yeah, I do. I love Lisa. I love Lisa.
But it looks like me and Lisa for spring trip are staying off-site as well.
Spring break.
Looks like we're staying off-site because she told me this morning she looked at prices for on-site for May and they were absolutely... She was like...
Why not just stay at the place that we stayed? That was a really good place.
Yeah, the High Park. But the only
Yeah.
issue with that is then I've got to get tickets
Round the corner.
because I don't have an annual pass.
That's true.
I could try and get another annual pass,
Unlucky, son.
but I could go on a monthly, I guess. Because YouTube would be able to pay for that now. Thankfully. I might go on the monthly. Just get an annual pass. Depends what the upfront payment is. Because there is a big upfront payment. But yes, Tiana, going back to thing, don't be sorry for all this talk. But it's nice to talk about stuff, you know. Whilst we're building these sets, we like to talk about life, the universe, and everything.
Me and Ben have a lot of in-depth conversations, to be fair. And, you know, if you haven't got someone around you all the time that you can chat with, then that's what we're here for.
Well, exactly. And when we're having an in-depth conversation, we might as well just have it with you guys. Because we also like to see other input and perspective.
Ow.
And also, we love you guys.
And
I
I've got
do
a dog
anyway.
back again.
This piece is going everywhere.
Am I encroaching on your space?
Yeah, you're well into my space at this point.
Good.
You're well into my space. I mean, I'm actually being a producer tonight and controlling the screen and making sure that those on the horizontal stream are seeing it perfectly well, and you're encroaching in my production space.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine.
I wasn't asking.
It's no longer fine. Get out of my space.
I wasn't asking.
Get out of my space. Come on, move it on.
No. Don't. You're going to knock them on the floor. You knock them on the floor, you'll be finding them.
Oh, will I now? I mean, I could take bets that wouldn't be happening. At least we're making someone laugh. You've missed this, haven't you, Jesse? You have missed this. Actually, I don't know if you've actually been to a show with this dynamic. Have you?
Tell you what, mate, it's bloody bacon in here.
But have you actually been to a live show with us both here? Because I know you watched videos with us
I'm
both.
cooking.
And you said you loved Chrissy in the videos, but have you actually been to a live show like this with both of us on microphones? And
Is it because I was cooking?
can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
I feel like I'm cooking.
Tiana says it's just struggle. That's why I'm like I might as well be my online family. Look, at the end of the day, you are young, you are impressionable, and you don't just want someone to come along and try and take advantage of you. And this is just my opinion, obviously, but I would rather see you end up with somebody who you know you really like, you've got to know properly, rather than someone flooding you with messages and sending you inappropriate pictures and then you ending up because let me say it again, and I hate to say it, but it's true, you are vulnerable, and you end up being groomed. I would rather you obviously want to be with someone, and that's laudable, that's lovely, but wait until someone comes along that likes you and yes, one day maybe loves you for you, instead of, you know, just wanting one thing. Because unfortunately that's your mum and dad are going out, are they? That's it's nice that your mum and dad are still together as well. And that's the other thing, right? I don't think that you should decide to bring kids into it unless you're deciding to, you know, go the distance, because children need both parents. They need both parents.
Can I just say something to that?
What?
I was very fortunate. I had a really good stepdad.
Yeah, but you're one of the lucky ones.
I was one of the lucky ones, yeah.
In that respect.
Yeah.
That's not the norm.
And I actually do get a lot of people that say, oh, don't you wish your mum and dad were still together? I'm like, heck no.
Hell no.
Hell no. My mum and dad split up when I was a baby, thank God. So
look,
I didn't,
you're building another big frame.
So I didn't know any different. And but my mum had 3 kids by the age of 20 and married, you know. So it was too young. I'm the youngest. And it was too young. And I am so glad that she didn't stay with him.
I mean, to be fair, we weren't that much older when we got married, but we got married before the kids.
Yeah, well, we got married, what? I was 23.
So it's our 12th anniversary
and we had
coming
Dexter
up.
when I was 24.
Yeah.
And Lila when I was 26. Yeah, and it's our 12th anniversary next month. And we've got our little boy turning 11 next week.
Next week. Oh, my God. It's less than a week, isn't it? It's 6 days now.
But my mum fell pregnant at 15 with a boyfriend that then did a runner.
And that wasn't your dad, was it?
That
No.
wasn't my dad, no. And then she met my dad, unfortunately. And I'm very glad that they didn't stick together.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Both of us have got at least one bad parent.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
for me, that's my mother. For Chrissy, that's her father.
Yeah.
And
I was very lucky though, because like I said, I did have a good home because my mum met my stepdad when I was 7.
He's your stepdad, okay, but hopefully he treats you like his daughter, because there are so many stepdads that come into people's lives and they don't treat the kids like their own. And to be fair, I get it, because when they're not your children, you don't know where your place is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like with my stepdad, I took to him like fish to water, you know, because I wanted a dad. And my brothers didn't take too well to him because they were older than me. It was a bit more difficult for them.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. And they were like, don't tell me what to do, you're not my dad, you know, that sort of thing. Whereas I was sort of like, okay, I'll do what you say. Because to me, he was like my dad.
Yeah, and like I say, you were very lucky in that respect.
I was.
Emma says, did you find giving birth a traumatic experience?
Mine were both C-sections.
Dexter was an emergency C-section.
Dexter, the whole pregnancy was traumatic.
They tried.
I still deal with that today.
Yeah.
I was actually diagnosed with postnatal depression after Dexter.
And she spent, I would say, a majority of Dexter's pregnancy as an inpatient in the hospital.
Yeah, as an inpatient in the hospital.
She was not well.
Lila, on the other hand, the pregnancy was fine.
C-section was planned.
The C-section was planned.
They said to her, because you've had one, you should probably have another.
Yeah. And then the problem with Lila was I lost too much blood on the table.
They literally... So she lost consciousness. Alarms were going off
I don't
everywhere.
Feel good, and that was it.
Right? So Chrissy loses consciousness. I'm in the room. Chrissy loses consciousness. Alarms are going off everywhere. And they literally shove this brand new baby girl in my arms and say, you need to go and wait out there. And I'm like,
Hmm?
I've just been handed a baby and I think my wife is dying. Wasn't really a great experience in that respect.
No.
But
I think both had their
both had their ups and downs. Both very much had their ups and downs. And so Dexter was 5 weeks premature, had to spend a lot of time in special... It was about a week and a half, wasn't it? Special care baby
7
unit.
days.
Seven days.
And then 3 days on ward with me. Because he was still jaundice.
Yeah, they put him under the lights, didn't they?
God, too many times. But I actually ended up with postnatal depression after Dexter.
I think that really is because of the whole experience of the pregnancy.
I think it was, yeah, the whole... the whole pregnancy. It takes a lot out of a woman.
And I'll tell you what... and
my pregnancy was just awful.
Listen to this. This is dead true, what I'm about to tell you.
Uh-oh.
So, in the ward, I won't name the hospital, but in the ward, there was a women's toilet. And this is a pregnancy ward, I might mind. And in this women's toilet was blood all over the floor and walls, right? Someone had obviously had something very traumatic go on in there. And after day 3 of it still being there, and me and the other fathers that kept coming in reporting it, we all got a little bit upset, didn't we?
Yeah.
We all got a little bit upset. And instead of the ward cleaning up the blood, every father got a social worker.
Yeah. It was just terrible.
I'm serious.
The whole thing was terrible.
Instead of them cleaning up the blood in the women's toilets, they called the social on every father.
Well, to be fair, all of them that worked there were just awful.
Yeah. I wish I was joking, but I'm not.
I think they had a god complex.
Our wonderful NHS folks.
Yeah.
Our wonderful NHS. Jesse says, same happened with Ellie. Jamie just got handed her and rushed out, which after what we'd been through before was traumatic, because I know what you guys have been through before. And it sucks. It really, really sucks. I don't know if you want me to say anything.
No, but obviously, you know.
So if you don't, I won't. But I obviously know what you guys have been through.
I mean, I just remember when I was on the table with Lila, all I remember is hearing all these machines beeping, and then I just went, I don't feel good, and I just passed out. And I mean, whatever they put in me was great because I woke up feeling fantastic.
Emma says her spinal problems have come from having your daughter and the epidural. Chrissy got spinal tap like 7 times in one go.
Yeah, they kept missing.
They kept missing. So in, out, in, out, in, out. Gianna says, I don't want children, but the other things that is interesting is she'll be back in a minute. Well, I'll say this, right? It's weird being a parent as an autistic person. I don't mean that in any negative way. It is just weird. But it's weird in a good way.
I think it's you don't have very good patience.
No, I don't.
I think that is the major thing.
But then they're autistic as well, so we all bounce off one another. We all bounce off one another.
It literally can be really hard work because I do have 3 of them, and when one goes, it's like a chain reaction.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to calm everyone down because people say to me, "Oh my God, you've got the patience of a saint."
But you know what? I'd
Well,
step in front of a bullet for them.
You know, I feel like I need to have the patience of a saint to deal with these people.
Every minute of every day, I'd step in front of a bullet for those kids and for you.
Oh God, yeah. I would, you know, I'm constantly fighting for Dexter.
To be fair,
tiring.
To be fair, there are glimpses where Chrissy's facade that she likes to put on breaks down.
I beg your pardon?
Like when I was in hospital, you know, quite possibly dying from an appendix explosion. You were worried sick.
No, I weren't.
Yes, you were.
No, I weren't.
Yes, you were.
No, I weren't.
Desperately trying to find childcare so you could get over to make sure I was alive and all right.
Because you wanted a ham sandwich.
It was a tuna sandwich.
Tuna sandwich, and I made you a tuna sandwich. What more do you want?
It wasn't about a tuna sandwich.
Well, you wanted that tuna sandwich.
Just like when I was in with my foot, you were worried.
I won't worry about your foot.
And when I was in with my kidney stone, you were worried.
Yeah, all right. I was a bit then.
Jesse says, Elena is autistic. Ella, I suspect she might, but she's a good masker of it. Lila's a good masker. And at the end of the day, she probably is.
She's so emotional, my Lila.
She probably is because it very heavily runs in siblings.
I keep going to Lila. I'm like, come on, girl, toughen up. You know?
I mean, look at Natalie.
Toughen up.
Yeah. Look at Natalie. She's autistic and both her children are.
Yes, well, our kids get it from you.
Yes, I know that.
Oh.
I'm aware. Do you want to do another stage?
Look at that.
You got time to do one more
I feel
stage?
like we've got foundation. I've got really bad pain.
You got time to do one more stage if you'd like to do one.
Give me 1 sec.
She knows how it feels. Us being someone with a dislocating shoulder. It kind of sucks. What are you going to get? I know what's in that drawer. It's not time for that. I'm joking. Oh, good. You're getting your inhaler. Good. Because Chris is quite heavily asthmatic and then doesn't take her inhalers. Yes, shame her. Because I shame her for it all the time because I want her to be well. Now, what? Hold on. Double check. Are there 2 of them?
Oh, shut up. Oh.
She's telling me to shut up now. Hit the like button if you think I should shut up. And hit the like button if you don't think I should shut up. So either way, just hit the like button.
It's like pain in my lungs.
Emma says, you're so rude. I'm not rude.
She's running away from you.
That's rude. And I'll tell you what's also rude. The fact that I'm out of cream soda Pepsi except for like a tiny... Oh, look, here she is. I'll put her on big screen for those watching in horizontal. Come on, look. There you go. See, it's not a dog.
I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you.
It's not a dog.
I'm all good. Hey?
I do love her, really. But it's not a dog.
It's like if you sneeze, she thinks you're dying. I don't know why.
I don't either.
No. She's got this weird thing. If you sneeze, she honestly thinks you're dying.
Silly sausage. I'll open the bag. It's opening, but in stages. Look.
Oh, gosh. Daddy can't even open up a bag.
Tiana says, I'm hopefully going up Middlesbrough and York. Would we maybe be able to meet, etc., if you're available? I mean, we don't live anywhere near that.
No. We don't live near there.
We don't live anywhere. We're in Eastbourne. Oh, God.
If you know where Brighton is...
She knows where Eastbourne is. She's been here.
I was going to say, a lot of people know where Brighton is.
Tiana's been to Eastbourne.
She's gone under the desk now.
Julie says, beautiful dog. She is
Stupid dog.
she is beautiful. Everybody loves the dog.
I had a really bad headache today because I suffer with migraines. And so I was on the sofa just drifting in and out, and the dog, oh my god, she was doing my head in. Because every time she hears something outside, she's out the window, and I'm like, get down!
Jessie says to Tiana that York is beautiful. I've never been there. It's up north. It's up that way.
I don't know where I've been.
I'll tell you where I want to go, and I want to go in March if I can afford it. It's Alton Towers.
That's next month, dude.
Yeah, I want to go to Alton Towers.
The castle in the model is supported by a brick-built tray, which was designed to evoke the brown and white decor seen throughout the castle interior. And there you have it. That's why there's like a tray.
I told you, Jessie, she looks like a lamb. I told you.
Does. She is like a little lammy. She is
Chrissy
like a little
had
lammy.
a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb.
We actually got, do you know what? We got her in lockdown.
Oh, you were talking to Jessie. You want to meet Jessie? Do you know what? Jessie was my co-host on a show for like a year, and I've still never met her in person.
Wow, that's terrible.
I know, right?
So, anyway, yeah, we got River in lockdown when I just like went up to Ben and I was like, Ben, I want this dog. And he was like, okay. Well, at first he was like, you're not getting a dog. And I was like, Ben, I want this dog. And then he went and got the dog. Didn't you, Ben?
I did.
You went and got the dog.
I went and got the dog.
You went and got the dog.
I went and got the dog. And then, tragedy, like 2 days later, the dog's mum was stolen from the owner.
Horrible. But that is kind of why, like, you know, people advertise their address and stuff, don't they, for a dog? And obviously this person knowing that it had puppies and...
Yeah, they went and stole the mum.
Went a star. It's just horrible.
It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
My doggy has been spayed, so she can't have puppies.
I tried calling her Snowflake because she was pathetic.
You did.
And she looked like a snowflake.
But her name was already River. And when we tried changing her name, she wouldn't respond to it. So we stuck with River.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
We were just like, yeah, we'll just stick with
That's the reality.
That is what happened, yeah.
But she does look like a snowflake, doesn't she?
She is my River-Roo.
Tiana says she loves how in the city there's a street that looks like Diagon Alley and a shop called the shop that must not be named. I'm guessing that's in York. So, awesome. I think this is going to actually have some quite good height on it, this set. I think it's going to be very tall.
We drive through Arundel when we go to Butlins and Bognor.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes it takes us through Arundel, and I'm always like, I really want to stop here. Because it looks so lovely, and I love the film, obviously, Frozen. So,
Jessie's only got the one dog now, and she's become an anxious wreck who won't leave you alone. Sounds like River.
Yeah, Ben's always going, that stupid dog.
Well, it's an emotional wreck.
Yeah.
It is an emotional wreck.
Yeah.
And, like...
If I go out, she just pines.
She does. And then the second... She hears the car's engine when it's halfway down the road. So she knows the car's engine when it's coming up the road. She goes to the window. I shit you not. She goes to the window, makes sure it's the lights coming in, and then runs to the front door. Anytime the car comes down the road.
Because she knows it's Mama.
Oh, look. That's Jessie's favourite shop. You guys have got some real stuff in common over here. Jessie, are you 30 yet? Just a random question.
That was a bit random.
Because I know she was like 27 at one point.
At one point?
At one point.
How long ago was that, Ben?
A few years.
Oh, God.
I'm just asking. Has she hit?
Years ago?
Has she hit the big 3-0 yet, or is it on the way?
I'm 35 in April.
Yes. The dog does love her mummy. Absolutely does. Emma says that's love. Hold on. Don't speak for just a second, because I'm going to do something. I'm going to put on this. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love that I've been searching for? Is this love? Okay, that's enough.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. They'd have heard that like I was in singing mode. You're 31. Congratulations, young lady. Congratulations. See? See? The thing about Jessie is, like, She pops up, and then she disappears out of your life for like 6 months, and then she reappears. And I know that she does this, and she doesn't just do it to me, she does it to everyone. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I know that she wants her space from everyone. Like, and you know what? There was this one guy once, I won't name him, but he was absolutely obsessed with her. Absolutely obsessed with her. And he would message me pretty much daily on TikTok if she didn't message him back. Go, is she alright? Do you know where she is? Do you know if she's alright? And I'm like, I kept saying to him, dude, chill. She'll talk to you when she wants to talk to you. She'll talk to you when she's ready to talk to you. She's just having some time to herself. Right? But it was every day at one point this guy was messaging me. Do you know where Jessie is? Do you know if she's alright? Oh my god. I don't know if you still talk to that guy, but Tiana says, same. My jumper I got from there, £45 for a slivering Quidditch jumper. That sounds expensive.
How much?
£45 for a slivering Quidditch jumper.
Oh, no. It's good quality.
Maybe. But that does sound expensive. But, yeah, like, that's what she does, Jessie. She likes to have some time to herself. And to her, you know, with her family and to her kids. And she's not really a social media hound. And other people don't really get or understand that. And then I get weird people that message me asking where she is. It's a bit strange. And I'm not blaming her for that. I'm not blaming you for that, Jessie.
Weirdos.
And also, this is the other thing, Tiana. This is like... This is the type of person that you can end up when you start meeting people on social media. Weirdos. And there's nothing wrong inherently with being a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. Right? But when you start kind of online stalking people, I just find that a bit strange. I mean, I've got an actual stalker, haven't I?
Oh, I feel like he's moved on from you, mate.
I do kind of feel like he's moved on from me. He's now stalking John.
Yeah.
I
think he got bored with you.
He still does stalk me from time to time, but I like put any post on X, he'll make sure that he copies it or puts it out or takes a screenshot of it. Yeah. I mean, it is a bit creepy. But, you know, police know about that one, but stalk away. Jessie says, I feel so mean, but I need time sometimes. And geez, he was a weirdo. I haven't spoken to him since. Found it weird how he went to everyone on my TikTok asking about me. It wasn't just me then. See, I know that he was coming to me a lot because he knew that I knew Jessie outside of TikTok. And so he'd be like, where is she? How is she? You know, you talked to her outside of TikTok. You've known her since before she was on TikTok, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I do know her. And what I know is, calm down. If she wants to talk to you, she will. Tiana says, it's very good quality jumper. Yeah, that's weird. I would never do that. I message you on TikTok, but nothing like that. She does. Tiana messages me on TikTok all the time. She says, how's your day been? I say, yeah, it's been pretty good. How was your day? Or, yeah, it's been pretty crappy. And I let her know when we're going live and stuff like that. And I don't think it's appropriate, no offense, Tiana, to you, but I don't think it's appropriate to have conversations beyond that. I'm happy to, you know, talk to you about life, and I'm happy to talk to you as a friend, but I don't think it's appropriate, especially as someone, yeah, we're not huge as creators at all, but especially as someone who is a creator, I don't think it's appropriate to have in-depth conversations with viewers. And I will say I've made some very good friends, like some friends for life out of being a creator. Shalini, Lisa, Jessie. I've made some great friends. Tiana, I consider you a friend.
Where is Shalini?
Shalini's sitting in her London flat, probably. Well, she might be in the pub.
Damn her in that pub.
She does like the pub. Oh, I'm in the pub. Hello, Ben. How you doing? I'm in the pub. But fair enough. But as I say, right?
Leprechaun.
Natalie, I've made a great friend in Natalie, and she knows our kids, and we know her kids, and so we've made some really good, close
I love
people.
Nat's kids.
They're nuts.
They're great.
I love them.
They are great.
So we've made some really great, close people in doing this and in having these conversations. Julie, Dreadeye, we consider you friends. Absolutely, we do. I mean, consider you friendly enough that you know my home address.
Dun dun.
And you've sent us stuff, and you know,
Amy definitely knows.
Give some presents. Amy, yeah, our good Kentucky, our Kentucky belle over there.
We're going to hers for Thanksgiving.
We're going to hers for
It's been
Thanksgiving.
decided. She might not agree with that, but it's happening.
She says, "Oh my God, someone who I used to know stalked me on TikTok, saying he liked me for months and started being a weirdo. Thank you. I'm honoured to be considered a friend. Can't believe it's been like 3 months now." Yeah, well, look, like I said, we're happy that people just come along and chat with us, and we like chatting with people. And like Chrissy said, we have in-depth conversations anyway, and we love building this stuff. So we might as well build this stuff whilst having in-depth conversations with you guys.
My therapist actually told me to build Lego.
I imagine that this sort of conversational setting kind of feels like therapy for you.
Because I don't sleep well, do I? As you know.
You're sleeping way better than I am at the moment.
I'm sleeping a lot better, actually.
Yeah, way better than I am.
And but he's like, you need to tire out your brain. You know, have you considered Lego? And I said, well, wow. I was like, I love Lego, and I love building Lego. And I was like, but obviously Lego is very expensive, dude. It's not just a hobby. You can just sort of go, oh yeah, I'll just go pick up that set today, you know. But they do actually say that Lego is very therapeutic. So, you know, just throw it out there.
Tiana says that's fair enough. Oh my God, it does seem like that for me. And Jesse is saying to Tiana, TikTok is the worst place for them men. TikTok is a degenerate cesspit.
I don't have TikTok.
It is we do, Real Review UK have TikTok, right? But as some of you will know, Tiana, you know, Jesse, you know, but I barely post on it anymore.
I'm not big on social. I don't have X. The only thing I have is...
I mean, you do have an X account.
Yeah, I do, but I don't know how to use it, so I've never used it. I just use Facebook. That's literally all I am.
And Facebook sucks. Facebook is basically a boot sale. This is looking really good, by the way.
Yes, I am.
I'm actually impressed with the size of it. Chrissy says that to me all the time.
You friggin' wishes.
Jesse says, my stalker is from TikTok. Almost a year since I spoke to him. Have private account, and yet he still knows everything about me. Well, that's the same as my stalker on X. Right? Blocked, and he's blocked me, and yet still he takes screenshots of my account all of the time.
Check it out, man.
Watching everything I do. Are you going to do stage 5?
That was easy peasy.
Do you want to do stage 5 then, or what do you want to do?
It's looking amazing.
We're not even
Sometimes, you see, when I'm building, I don't appreciate how it looks until I step back and go, oh, cool. That looks good.
We're not even at the 2 hour mark yet, so it's up to you.
Isn't it cool?
Do you want to do another one?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right. We'll do another one. Stage 5.
I've got to make sure I don't hit the dog.
I mean, your stalker. I think I know who you.
It's on your old pillow.
Emma says, thank you so much for such a lovely evening, and I've had a good giggle. Got to go now, dreaded physio. Well, enjoy your physio as much as you can, Emma. And know that we love you. And we will be here hopefully tomorrow night as well. And if Chrissy isn't able to do tomorrow night, I'll just get the PlayStation 5 out. I won't continue this build.
I've got a really numb bum.
Have you really?
I do.
That was not information that we needed to know. But you found 5. Make sure there's not 2.
Oh, my legs. My legs.
My eye is bloody locked up again.
My legs.
Tiana says she needs to go back to Hogwarts, so I'm assuming you want to go back to the Harry Potter studio tour, which is something I really want to cover for the channel. I really want to cover it for the channel.
I told you to.
I think we might have to do it. I think we might have to do it. I'm gonna have a look at prices and stuff like that, because I know that they've got a car park. You can just drive there. So,
Get out, peace.
I think it might be worth covering.
It's not getting out.
I want to go up the real Diagon Alley on my mobility scooter. That'd be so hilarious. You just got a thought? What's the thought? Come on. Share your light bulb moment with us, young lady.
I don't have any thought.
I can meet you guys if you have me. I would pay an... No, we don't want you to pay. We don't want you to pay for us. But if you guys would want... If you'd want to come on the Harry Potter studio tour with us, whilst we filmed it, or I filmed it, I don't see an issue. Genuinely, I do not see an issue. So, and I mean, it's like the same with any of our theme park visits, right? Coaster Journey says, good night to build this. Yes, it is, Mr. Coaster Journey. How you doing? It's nice to see you. You're booking your Japan. They're going to Japan, Tokyo Disney and Universal and stuff like that.
Ooh.
I'm beyond jealous. Beyond jealous.
Don't be jealous.
I have to be, because it's like my bucket list.
You don't have to be jealous.
It's my absolute bucket list. And do you know, in Japan, they've actually built a replica of the Harry Potter studio tour. It's just opened recently. It's obviously not the real sets, but it's a direct clone of the real sets. So, you're doing good, are you, man? Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, it's been a day. The problem is not my eyes. So, I'm waiting for the doctors to get back to me. Jesse says, Harry Potter Studios is on my list of things I need to see this year. You could spend Valentine's with Sebastian from Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, if you want to play Hogwarts Legacy and spend that time with Sebastian, you crack right on, Tiana. Nobody here would judge you. At all. That's what you want to do, you crack right on.
I mean, I'll judge you a little bit.
Holy shit.
I wouldn't really. Just wanted to throw that out there. When you said Sebastian, I actually thought you meant Sebastian from Little Mermaid.
No, she doesn't want to be under the sea with a little talking crab.
I would.
You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Tiana says, I thought you liked me, Chrissy.
Of course I do. You know what? Dexter actually got all excited because it's Valentine's Day at school.
Coaster Journey says Tokyo Disney, Universal, Yamura Land, Nagashima Spa Land, Fuji Q, and Tokyo Dome City. Then loads of little city parks and whatever else we can squeeze in, as well as cultural and go-karting Tokyo. Give me a price.
You're not going.
Give me a price.
Nope.
Give me a price.
They're going as a couple. You cannot jump on that.
Group rate, baby.
No, not
Group rate. Group rate, baby.
Group rate only, like...
I don't care if I'm the third wheel.
I was going to say, group rate only applies if you're, like, an actual group.
About 3k each they planned. Right, I'm opening a crowdfund. I'm joking, I'm joking. But I really do want to go to Tokyo, Japan. It is absolutely a bucket list. You were speaking about going back to the studio tour, got to open the doors to the Great Hall. Amazing experience. Coast Journey says, third wheel sleeps in the luggage hold on the plane. I am game.
Because he would.
I am absolutely game. Okay, Jesse, that's not very nice.
Thanks, Jesse.
Telling my wife that if she needs an alibi.
I knew I could count on her. You know, usually Lisa always says that to me. She's always like, I'll be your alibi, Chrissy. I'm like, aw. I've got quite a few alibis now.
They get 4 suitcases.
4?
I'll get in one of those.
You're getting one, yeah.
It's
easy.
all good.
Yeah.
Okay, my back and legs are already screwed. Just fold me up.
It's true.
It's all good.
It's true.
You know?
True story.
And you could just say my mobility scooter is yours, and you get it for free. So you can get that additional to your suitcases. We've got a plan here. Tiana says, I'm hypermobile. I can easily do that stuff. See, if you want to take Tiana too, you got 4 suitcases.
Wait, how long's the flight? Because that's
a very long time.
Yeah, that's a long time to be squished into a little suitcase.
I mean, it would be fun. You're absolutely right, Mr. Journey. It would be hilarious. Hilariously fun.
Could you just imagine it, like, going through the metal detector? Just, what is that?
They wouldn't go through the airport scanner because they'd be luggage hold. They would go through a scanner at some point, but they go onto the little belt and then they disappear out the back, and then you don't see them again until you land. No, you might see them again when you land. It depends on the airline.
Bye.
It depends on the airline. 15-hour flight. I'll be taking some sleeping pills.
I mean, I'm pretty flexible, but I ain't that flexible. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be taking some.
That's a long time.
Just assume the position and take some tranquilizers is what I would do. Assume the position.
Assume position.
Take some tranquilizers. And Tiana says she can bend herself in half. She'll get in a case.
Yeah, but 15 hours.
Yeah, but like I said, assume the position, tranquilizer.
I mean, it would really be interesting to see if anyone's actually ever done that.
I mean, they wouldn't have got to the plane.
No.
They wouldn't have made it. They would have probably made it on the conveyor belt out to the back in the airport, but then they wouldn't. I can't wait to see to live vicariously through you whilst you're in Japan.
Yeah. We shall live through you.
I shall live through you. She's 5'2". She's very short. I'm only like 5'8", 5'9". I'm not a tall person, but Chrissy's shorter than me, so.
I'm like 5'6".
Tiana says, what about no oxygen? There'll be oxygen. You will be able to breathe. It just won't be pressurized. It'd be hard to breathe. How's it going?
It's going.
Going well.
I think so.
And hello, if you haven't clicked the like button or subscribed to the channel, please do. We would appreciate it. And we do have a super chat goal. We have 2 people who have, on the horizontal stream, contributed to that goal. £5 each, both Lisa and Ollie. So they have reached God tier for this stream. It's God Ollie and God Lisa. If you'd like to also reach God tier, you can donate to the £5 on the super chat. If you want to go Uber God, I'm not saying Ultra God anymore, it's Uber God, then it's more than £5. Uber. Let's airmail Ben in a box over there, is what Coaster Journey's saying. Drill some holes, please.
Nah, you don't need them.
Not many.
1. You get 1.
Tiana says, let me check how much it is for Hogwarts Studio Tour. Do we get a special rate as a disabled person? Do we get like a free carer? I'm going to check. I am going to check.
Are you?
I am. Right. Let's Google it.
Dude, you're going to be in my way.
Shush.
No. You're in the way. Oh, I can't get the staff these days.
I am not staff. You are staff.
You are staff.
You are staff.
I don't get paid. Where's my money?
You get half the money.
I don't get crap.
You probably get more than half the money, to be fair.
Come on, pay up.
I say the money.
The money.
There isn't much money here. Right, Warner Brothers Studio Tour, The Making of Harry Potter. Tickets. Yeah, whatever. Studio Tour from £56.
Where's this going? I hate it when they do this.
So if I click on that, will it give me... I mean, that's quite expensive. Yeah, free carer ticket. I get a free carer ticket.
Hang on, Ben. I've got to try and work this out, man.
So,
I've got to pretend like it's that way.
So 2 of us for £56 or £59.
Listen.
So arguably, we could do it for like 30 quid each for 2 of us.
How much?
Well, it's £56 minimum, But I would get a free carer ticket, so I could split that with the carer. Which is not that bad. Or you can do things like a ticket and dinner package, a ticket hotel and breakfast package from 76 quid, overnight stay at handpicked 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star hotel, delicious hotel breakfast, last minute packages available. Jesse says, Georgia the Jungle style, get him a big box with holes and he'll be fine. Yeah, but I don't need to be told to watch out for that tree. And then, okay, so if we go here, free carer ticket. Throughout the studio tour, our helpful and friendly staff will be on hand to assist you, ensuring that you have the best possible experience. They've got an accessibility guide and an autism guide. One free carer ticket can be provided for each paying disabled visitor. Please note that as children aged 4 and under are entitled to free entry, a carer ticket will not be added for 4 and under tickets. Carers must provide assistance to the visitor and proof of entitlement will be required on entry to the studio tour. We currently accept the following: letter notice of entitlement for disability living allowance or PIP, letter from your doctor, blue badge, parking badge or freedom pass, DID card or access card, and international equivalent of the above. If you have any questions regarding proof of entitlement, contact our visitor service team. Well, I've got blue badge. I can get a letter from the doctor. I don't have an access card. I should probably get one. And I've got a letter of notice of entitlement from PIP as well. While manual and electric wheelchairs are welcome inside the studio tour, we do require advance notice if you are visiting with 3 or more wheelchairs in your group. This is in order for us to manage seating restrictions in the cinema at the beginning of the tour. Due to the layout of the attraction, this also means that only a certain number of wheelchair users can enter the latter part of the tour at any given time. Okay. For health and safety reasons, we cannot allow mobility vehicles or electric scooters wider than 86 centimeters to enter the attraction. Mine's not wider than 86 centimeters. So that's fine. Seating. There is seating throughout the studio tour. We have a number of free lightweight foldable stools available. Please speak to a member of staff on the day of your visit. There's a sensory room in there. So there's a sensory room available within the studio tour. The room provides a calming environment for those with autism and other additional needs. It contains a sensory shell chair, interactive light box, mirror ball, and tactile mirrors. The room is located adjacent to the Backlot Cafe. If you'd like to access a sensory room prior to reaching this point, please speak to a member of staff who will assist you. They also have sensory support bags, which are available to collect from the information desk. These contain assistance aids for visitors with additional needs, including fidget toys, ear defenders, and a sunflower lanyard. Once collected, the sensory support bag can be used for the duration of your visit. We request that the items are returned to the information desk at the end of your experience. All sensory support bag and contents are cleaned between use. This is amazing. Okay, this is how you cater for disabled people. And this is how you cater for people with sensory and additional needs. I am on board with this. And if it actually plays out in reality, in the way that they're saying it does, I think they're going to get a glowing review on the channel. Regardless of whether or not the attraction is great. The way that they are saying that they cater to us is wonderful. So we'll see. Tiana says, Unwound want to come. You want to come with you guys? Ben, Chrissy could go free because I have a carer ticket because of my PIP. It could work. Yeah, I get carer ticket. It may be beneficial if I can come with because we could get another free ticket. Please, can we do this if you're willing? It's true. They are. You know what? I don't mind. Generally, I do not mind. I mean, if it reduces the price for a few people, I think it would be pretty good, or it could be pretty good. So, I think it might be worth looking at some dates. Dexter gets a carer if we were to bring the kids.
Yeah, but then you'd have to pay for Lila.
Yeah. It's because she's not officially fully diagnosed yet. She's going through the process. But, yeah. I mean, it's like I say, it's certainly worth looking into, whether we do it as a family or whether I go and cover it on the channel. I think it's certainly worth looking into because it's something I want to do this year. I know it's something like Jessie just said she wants to do it, so perhaps we could use that as an excuse to finally, meet up and have some time together.
Yeah.
And if Lisa came, she also gets a carer ticket.
Bloody hell.
I'm just saying, it's certainly worth looking into. Because, like I say, it can reduce the price for everybody. It could be a nice cheap day out. So, yeah. Leave it with me. And we'll have a look into it and we'll see what we can come up with. I think is the... Tiana says, it's a good meetup. I'm sorry I get so much excited. Like I said, leave it with me.
So does Ben.
And Jesse says, sounds like a great day out. I agree, Jesse. I 100% agree, because it's something we haven't done. It's something I'd like to cover in depth for the channel. And yeah, where are we at? Are we at the point of are we at the point for the evening?
Yeah.
So you've done 5 bags.
I have. I don't know how many there are.
I don't know either.
I should probably look.
You probably should.
I don't think I'm going to.
So let's change this over. Just like that. You've done the studio tour 2 times, have you, Tiana? That sounds pretty good. Look, no, you've just got me now. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Hope you're all well. I hope everybody's had a great night. And if you haven't clicked the like button yet, please consider doing so. If you haven't subscribed, also please consider doing so.
Sliding down.
It's been a lovely, wonderful conversation. And look at that from Jessie.
Thanks, Jessie.
She has lost like 3.5 stone.
Yeah, I gained this week, though.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Did the cult shame you?
Little bit.
Jesus Christ.
No, not really. Yeah, a little bit. I'm kind of not looking forward to because it's Dexter's birthday next week as well, and he wants to go to Pizza Hut buffet.
I think you should just take next week off.
And I'm like, crap.
Take next week off.
No. So my consultant's like, oh, you'll get a good weight loss next week. And I was like, I won't, because it's my son's birthday and he wants to go to Pizza Hut buffet. So I could just have the salad bar.
Well, I'm not being funny, but you don't want the pizza buffet for that reason, and I don't want the pizza buffet because I've got massive wheat intolerance and I know what's going to happen to me after the fact. But that's what he wants.
Yes, Jessie. It was my friend's birthday and we went out and we stayed in a hotel. We had 2-course meal, had some drinks. And
exactly.
We took the kids to the cinema on Saturday as well, so I had nachos.
Oh, nachos.
Yeah, so I ate some stuff that I shouldn't have done, but it was a really good time out. My friend had a really good birthday, and that's what matters. I've
got more weight loss, so I'm happy. My shirts are starting to feel tenty on me.
I gained what I lost last week, basically. So I lost 3.5 pounds last week, and then this week I gained it.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've actually been really struggling this week when it comes... Because of all the problems with my face, I've been feeling really stressed. And I've got American vanilla Coke in the fridge. I've got a box of it. I think I've got like 4 or 5 cans left in the box. And I use it as my treat at the weekends. I have a few cans at the weekends as a treat. And I've been struggling not to just... yeah. You do whatever you want on TikTok, Tiana. So I've been struggling not to just go and grab it and, make myself feel good. But I also know that not drinking the sugary drinks is working. Right? My clothes
I've always told you this.
My clothes are starting to feel a lot looser.
It's the Coca-Cola. I mean, that thing is, 1 can of Coca-Cola has your daily allowance of sugar in it.
And I was drinking 10 a day. And also drinking 10 a day is like £6 or £7 a day.
I'm literally trying to clear my throat.
And now I drink loads of this shit, and I get 12 bottles of this for £2.49. 12 bottles of this for £2.49.
See, I'm actually coming up 2 years smoke-free.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit longer than that now.
Yeah, I think you are. And then I went on to lose 3.5 stone. I'm still not at target weight, but, we'll get there. And my health has just gone so much better. So
you dress up when you go to the tour, like getting like a Harry Potter costume.
Oh God, I mean, you got to, didn't you?
How could
That's a part of it.
I mean, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, you could.
Well, what am I going to be, like a fat Slytherin?
Who cares? Yeah, exactly, Jesse. Yeah, it's fizzy drinks. It is all the sugars in it is hidden. you know. I'm absolutely fine, you see, without sugar.
Mr. Coaster Journey, you're
I
very
only have-
close. You're very close right now to
You could be Hagrid, actually. Yeah, that's a good one.
fudge off.
Nah. My addiction is chocolate. I really struggle with chocolate. I don't like crisps. I'm not like a biscuit fan. Mine's just chocolate.
He did, Jesse.
Yeah, Ben's is sugary drinks, and even before I started Slimming World, I didn't like sugary drinks anyway. I've always preferred the Pepsi Max and stuff. So, Diet Coke used to be what I drank all the time.
I love sugary drinks. I love them. I love them right now.
My problem is I still have 2 sugars in my tea, so I only allow myself 1 cup of tea a day.
Well, I have sugar in my coffee, and I have 1 cup of coffee a day.
Yeah.
So
I've tried to cut out the sugar in my tea. I've tried to go on to fake sugar, and I just can't.
Well, you're drinking fake sugar in here.
Yeah, I know, but in a tea, I don't know why it gives me such a dry mouth.
And this is one of the nicest sugar-free drinks I've ever tasted in my life. Let the focus get on it.
Okay.
Get your face behind the can so it doesn't focus on your face. Lean towards me. Just lean towards me. All right, there we go.
Oh.
It's what it does. It's what it does.
There you go, yeah.
Because it likes to focus on faces. It's a weird thing. I mean, you can put it on product showcase mode so that anytime you put a product up
Jesse's got a good one, Mad Eye.
I could do that. I could do that.
Eye patch.
Yeah, I could be Fat Voldemort.
I could dye your hair ginger. You could go as Ron. I've actually got a ginger hair dye as well. I think you'd look really good. Moaning Myrtle. We've got our own Moaning Myrtle,
Unfortunately,
Tiana.
I think I have a soul.
And our Moaning Myrtle is our daughter, because all she does is moan. I want to know what Dread-Eye and Julie retracted.
Probably the good night. Hold on. Galaxy okay, chat report using timer. I can't see.
No.
I can't see.
Definitely Hagrid. Yeah, let's see. Everyone agrees with Hagrid now.
I don't agree.
Can I dye his hair orange and he can go as Ron? That would be really cool. Although dyeing your black hair ginger would be really hard. You'd have to, like, bleach it first.
Jesse says, red hair and a hand-me-down robe? Must be a Weasley.
Must be a Weasley, yeah. And I could get him a hand-me-down robe, yeah. See? Cheaper. See?
I love you all. I really do.
They're really trying to get you a costume, mate.
I mean, they can send me a costume if they want.
Speaking of which, it's book day coming up soon, isn't it?
I am not a ginger.
No, bless him. He's blonde.
Not a ginger.
He's naturally blonde.
Like, not strawberry blonde either. I'm just blonde.
Just blonde. That's where our daughter gets it from.
You used to see me under really bad studio lights. That's what happened.
And then he dyes it black.
As simple as that. Really bad studio lights. I want to thank everybody that's come along tonight. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers now. It doesn't sound like much, and it isn't much in the grand scheme of YouTube, but to us, every subscription, every like, every comment means the world. Okay? It really does.
You'd probably get more subscribers if you get your tits out.
I can't do that.
It's a shame.
I mean, when they're no longer moves, maybe. Because men are allowed their chests out on YouTube, but women aren't.
Oh, that's so sexist.
I know, right?
Do you know, I hate that. Men can walk around town like with their tops off and stuff, and women, oh no.
So we will be back here, or at least I will be back here. I don't know if Chrissy will, it's up to her, but we will be back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. UK time to either continue Himeji Castle, or I can do what I'll do is I'll get the PlayStation 5 over here if Chrissy's not feeling up for it, and we'll do some of the side missions on Hogwarts Legacy. So either way, there will be a stream. I'm hoping we continue building this, because I'm really liking this.
Yeah, I'm really liking it as well.
And
the kids are at after school club tomorrow.
Oh,
so.
Well, yeah, that might make actually life harder.
Why?
Well, actually, it makes no difference at all.
No.
No, it makes no difference at all. So, If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, thank you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, for watching us tonight. We hope to see you tomorrow and beyond. Bye for now. Smile and wave. Smile and wave. Look crazy.